Showtime.
Hi, my name's Gail. I'm one of the part owners of Diabetes HQ. We often get asked about our products and how much can actually fit inside our products for when travelling with insulin overseas. So I've got two products here that I want to show you. One question we've been asked by a customer and I thought I'd answer it in this blog, and that is, can I fit 20 pens going overseas? Firstly, the thing is you need to rip off the front of your insulin boxes, your script. So even if you cut that out, you can use that and pop them into either one of the pouches. Always have your script with you, the one that you can fill if you do lose any of your insulins when you're traveling, especially into Europe, so that you could show a doctor overseas what you're currently on. So here's 20 pens down here. Look, they're demonstration pens, but these are the Lantus Solar Star pens, and these are the flex pens. These are usually quite favourable when people are on insulins. We have many insulins here in Australia, but they're the general size of our injecting pens for insulin, unless you're using your vials. And I can go into another blog for that on another day. But this is just a flex pen, and this is Nova Rapid. And you might get a flex pen in Levemir. Nova Mix 30 would be another one that you would see in a flex pen device. And with the Solar Star device, it's Lantus or Toujeo, the newer insulin out with the Solar Star device. But they, as you can see, if you scan down here, you can actually see that the sizes are very similar. So I've been asked what product would fit 20 pens in it. So we've got the iCool Prestige pouch we're going to show you today, and the iCool Medactiv pouch as well. They're both very popular for travelling overseas. The Prestige one will keep your insulin stored at between 2 and 8 degrees, which is the correct temperature for storage of insulin, for 24 hours. And the bigger one, the iCool one, it actually will keep it stored for 36 hours between 2 and 8 degrees. Alright, so I'll just show you with the pen devices, if you can see, that I'm just going to put the flex pens in first. So these straps are big enough actually to fit 2 in, if you want. So I'm putting 20 pens in, remember. This one you had a squeeze. You could probably put a couple there. And then you've got this back pouch that you can put them into as well. So if I open that up, that's the actual cooling pouch in there where you've got the zipper and you've got the cooling pouch there, and you've got one stored in behind here, and that's what keeps your insulin stored at the right temperature in the Prestige pouch. You can also use the upper pouches as well, but if you want to keep it small and not as cumbersome, you can use this pouch, the Prestige. So I'm just going to put them all in and I'll show you. So this is at a squeeze. It's 20 pens going in here. Okay, and here you could put other things in, like your needles and things like that as well. But if all you want is something to carry your insulin pen devices, and you've got room enough in this also to get the front part of your injection insulin box, cut it out where it says your name and what you're allowed to be carrying, and pop that into the center of the pouch here. So that's the Prestige. Okay, so that's what that looks like. If we go on to the iCool one now, so I'm going to take these pens out and I'll show you the difference. So if you look into the iCool one, it's got 2 bricks that you need to have frozen prior to actually leaving. So you make sure you get the bricks in into the fridge a couple of hours before, or the day before, within 24 hours. And so with that, let's put our pens in. So this is much easier. You just, once again, you get your pen devices. You can't have the pens in and with any sort of storage device. Doesn't matter if it's this one or another one, sitting up against ice cubes. All right, so that's why we've got the blue inserts into this cube, this iCool pouch. So this is 20 pens fitting really easily into the iCool. So with this, you could actually throw in some storage strips and things like that as well. Your needles and all that would fit quite nicely into that. But with this one, it's okay. You can take this on board a plane, and all you need is your evidence from your GP with a letter to say that you need to be carrying insulin stored at a correct temperature. You also would need some verification from the NDSS. They say that you've got your NDSS card with you, so that you've got adequate information about why you're carrying insulin, which is a liquid, and also why you've got the bricks in there as well, which is a liquid. All right, so they're the two devices, and this one could probably carry up to 30 pens quite nicely if you look into it. You could put probably another 10 to 15 pens into there as well if you're going for longer. And that's for today's blog. Thanks.